Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am going to continue what I have just filmed. I had to split the video up in two. So I'm going through my guidebooks that I have collected over the years, and I talk briefly about them. I actually used this guide. It was at a store inside a magazine, so it's a really thin kind of thing. But I actually use this because we're back to the mapping thingy. The maps, overview maps. So as you could see, this is Zelda: A Link to the Past. Especially I played it on the Game Boy Advance, the remade version. Well, it wasn't really remade, it was ported. So this map is really nice to look at when you're actually actively playing the game. It's good stuff. So yeah, this is the Dark World. Now actually, this guide is not a complete guide. It's a thin magazine thing. But anyway, it had all the maps over all the dungeons. Now I didn't use this the first time I played through. I don't think I did. I don't remember. It is dungeon guides actually. If you get stuck, you know. It's so much more fun to look inside of a actual game guide, magazine or book that you have lying around, rather than going on the internet. Like if I'm gonna replay this and I get stuck, I can always turn to this, because that is how we used to play back in the old days. We had to collect these things in order to see where to go if we were stuck in a game. Stuck. These guidebooks are quite nice. So this is Ages and this is Seasons. Anyway, Seasons is my favorite because it was the first one I got. This guide is really cozy. It has a lot of pictures and texts, like actually quite a lot of texts, and the writers behind this one, I feel like they did a really good job. They write kind of personal and stuff like that. You change the seasons in this game. That is such a nice idea. I love that idea that you can alter your surroundings in a way. That was at the time quite new with seasons. Like if a river in summer you couldn't cross it, change to winter and it's ice on it and you can walk across. Examples like that. I really love these games. I played them so much. Now here's the cool part. Look at this map. Well, it's the map of the world. It is world maps, and we love world maps, at least I do. Of course, it has Ages as well. The Ages map and the Ages dungeons. They are two different games. They have different dungeons and they have a different world. They have different almost everything. With Ages, you travel from present to past, and you can change something in the past and it will affect the future or current day or present time. Now actually I liked Zelda Oracle of Seasons and Ages that much that I bought another guide. I didn't even need to. But this is the guide from Nintendo Power, and this one was Versus Books. This book has almost the same things inside of it, like maps, tips and tricks, dungeons, tutorials, stuff like that, blah blah blah. A lot of texts and a lot of things to just sit down and read. This guidebook doesn't really say what it is from the first glance, but it is a part of the treasure chest collection. I don't know, I can put a picture up, but it says December 2013. Oh, I haven't done this. Okay. It is the guidebook for A Link Between Worlds for the 3DS, and this is a really massive guide for that. It's gold-plated, kind of golden in the pages, and it has dungeon guides, tips and tricks, and everything you can expect from a real good guidebook. But I didn't use this. I only bought this for the pictures and my own kind of enjoyment of having it. Oh, it actually has an overview map. A useful map that shows where treasures are and stuff like that. So you can actually take notes and do checklisting in this one as well. So it's a guidebook that I just owned, but I didn't really use it. Now here's a guidebook. It's big again, and big and heavy, as we like them. This one is No Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Actually, I just say No Kuni anyway. It is the game for the PlayStation 3, and well, No Kuni, I don't know how to explain this, but it's kind of like Pokemon. You collect these animals, kind of, and you train them, and you can evolve them. But No Kuni, kind of underrated game. Like, I haven't even beaten the game, and I've said that many times, and I'm so ashamed to say that, because this game is actually really, really nice. Well, yeah, it has maps and location thingies and how to progress the story, and it also has, like, what I would say a Pokédex of all the animals that you can collect, train, and evolve, and their evolving stages and stats and stuff and names. The names and the designs of all of these creatures in No Kuni are actually quite amazing and original. Like, a lot of work has been put down to No Kuni, I can really tell. So that is why it is a shame that not a lot of people are or have played No Kuni. Like me, myself included, I haven't beaten the game, like I said, but because you're about to beat this game. That is amazing. So maybe I should as well. Well, No Kuni 2 is coming up. It has been announced anyway, and should have played this one first. But you know how it is. Too many games, we own too many games. It's a problem. I can already see that I am missing a lot of guidebooks, because I remember I had a lot more Pokemon guidebooks than this. I had the really big Pokédex guidebook, and I had Diamond and Pearl guidebook with Pokemon as well. Because I remember that because I bought those two guidebooks along with this one. And this was the first time that I ordered something from a not Norwegian website. And this is 2007, because I remember where we used to live at that point. It's like my memory sucks when it comes to life in general, actually, kind of. But when it comes to games, what I have been really passionate about my entire life, I remember where I lived and who I hanged with. I remember the time, the feeling, and the year. A lot of the time. This is a really big guidebook of Twilight Princess for the Nintendo Wii. Well, it's remastered kind of now for the Wii U as well, but this guide could work with any version. So Twilight Princess, I feel like the game was really hyped anyway with the few friends that I have that play games anyway. And I was really hyped with this game. I bought it when it was released. I bought this game and I played it for years actually. I replayed it and like 100% of this game, and it was like my own world. I remember with Twilight Princess I could actually just ride with my horse around Hyrule for no apparent reason, for just pure enjoyment and fun with the music and the graphics. And I felt so at home in this kind of Hyrule, even though it's kind of slow start with the game, with the collect all the light drops and those sections in the start of the game anyway. I feel like you have to play it for quite some time actually to unlock the entire Hyrule, where you get to that point where you have the entire world free of the darkness and stuff like that. But the game is so good when you get to that point. Okay, so this guidebook I bought on eBay, I remember now. Well, it is the Wind Waker HD guide, but it can also work with the GameCube one, because remasters, they don't really change anything gameplay wise. So the strategy guides that you have for a game, it works for both the original and the remaster anyway. This guide, it's a full walkthrough tutorial of the entire game and all the islands. There are a lot of islands. I actually got a poster with this one, and I had that poster in my bathroom, I think, for years, but I don't know where it is now. So here's a map over the islands, and what is important with each island. It tells you all of these things, this guide. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I really like to look through guidebooks, not only because I really need the guiding parts of it, but just to look at pictures and read about the game. You know, if you are obsessed, you are obsessed. But like I said, these are not all my guidebooks. I see that I am missing some because memories are coming back and I remember I had more. But this is what I found for this time anyway, and I hope you like this these videos, 2 videos actually, with guidebooks. These are videos that I wanted to do for a long time, so I'm happy I did them now. I will also do more videos on a bunch of oh my god, my voice. I'll also do a lot of videos on my magazines. I have a lot of gaming magazines. I have almost complete Game Reactor magazine collection. Never talked about that before. And the magazine N-Gamer. Does anyone remember N-Gamer? Well, it was called Nintendo Gamer, but then it was N-Gamer, or the other way around, I don't remember. But that magazine is also discontinued, like all magazines ever nowadays. They are always discontinued. And I could also do a video on all my art books, because these are guidebooks, not art books. And I have like an equally big stack of art books. So I will do that. I know I will, because I like this. This is fun. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later, okay? Bye.